Beginning with a small ring light in front of us, and it's looking pretty good. Movement looks as though we are hitting the 30 frames per second, and the colour representation looks accurate too. It has a really wide 90-degree field of view, meaning that a lot of your background will be on display. If you are an OBS user, then you can zoom in to narrow that field of view, but expect a loss in image quality, having just natural light coming in through the window, and once again, it still looks pretty good. Obviously, using a ring light will deliver a much better result, but this will be fine for your video calls. And when we have no lighting available, then expect a big drop in the overall quality, with a lot of ghosting and pixelation being present. As this has inbuilt autofocus, then you can get objects really close to the lens. We moved the Lego character towards and away from the lens quickly, and the focus did a great job at adjusting itself. You can manually configure the focus too in OBS if you prefer not to rely on the automatic settings. Removing the green screen in OBS performed well without having to move any sliders to fine tune the image. We are overexposed by our ring light, but you can manually configure the exposure to look much better. But in doing so, you will have to make sure that your lights are on point to eliminate the shadows on your green screen. Using our larger ring lights, and the auto exposure did a pretty good job, but we are slightly overexposed. But when we manually configured the exposure, this allowed us to get a better result. Holding down the button on the back for 8 seconds, we'll switch the image from landscape to portrait, which is a feature you don't usually get on webcams. Tapping the button once will mute your microphone, and a red light will be displayed to let you know that you are muted. There's a full range of movement on the head, with the ability to rotate a full 360 degrees, and to have it tilted forwards or backwards in pretty much whatever position you desire. It has a removable USB-C cable, and it's compatible with Windows, Mac, Chromebooks and Linux. It comes with an inbuilt speaker, which makes it really unique, and this allows you to play your computer sounds and video calls.
This is what the internal speaker sounds like with the volume set at halfway, and this is what the internal speaker sounds like with the volume setting on full.
The Rocware Webcam console software allows you to change a few of the picture settings, change the vertical or horizontal flip, and make use of the digital zoom where you can pan across the image to ensure that you are the centre of the frame. It can be mounted onto a tripod, and it has an inbuilt privacy cover. The speaker is a nice addition if you have a laptop which struggles with the same volume, and click on the video on screen if you want to see a webcam that removes background noise.